wanted to tell you a story about the first time I ever saw Richard reveal his character. I was 5 and he was 6, and my father had taken us out fishing. Well, Richard really loved fishing right from the very beginning. And he got so carried away with it that he was trying to untangle his rod and reel, and he had this line strung out all the way across the deck we were standing out on. Well, he started backing up, and as would happen, he backed right into the water and went straight down to the bottom. So all of the people on the dock were very concerned and were panicking and what to do. So one of the guys saw a line on the ground, and he picked it up and he started pulling it. And as he pulled it, Richard surfaced. And he was still holding that fishing rod. He was not going to let that go free. So that kind of demonstrated to me that this guy's a bulldog. He's not going to let go. Once he gets a hold of you, he's not going to let you go. Another story I have of him was when he was shot down over the Mekong Delta River, or the Mekong River, and they took a hit, and it hit the tail rotor, and they started to rotate. The chopper started to go down. And Richard was a crew chief, so his job was to tell people to, he said, blow the doors and get out on the skids, get ready to drop. And he was the only one that did it. He was the only one that he jumped out of that helicopter before it hit the ground into the Mekong River. What he ended up doing was, one of the practices was the enemy would go through a village and kill the people and throw them in the river to pollute the water source for the people downstream. So Richard landed in the middle of this with all of these people floating in the water, and he floated downriver with them for a day, and then he ended up getting picked up, walking through the jungle for a day, and then he finally made it back to his headquarters. Well, when he went missing, my mother got a phone call, and his company commander told her, "We're sorry to inform you that your son is missing in action." And my mother responded to him, "Did you find the body?" And they said, "No, ma'am." And he said that he isn't dead. He'll be back. So that was another part of Richard that kind of struck me as very strong, that not only is he strong-willed, but he's determined to continue his mission as he goes. That pretty much ends my part of it, and the next person is Chris